Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your love and life message for the 25th through the 28th of September 2022. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. So don't try to make it fit if it just doesn't sound like your story. Just try back again in a couple days when I read for you again. If you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. I have an end of September message up over there for you guys as well. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. I read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. Subscribe to both of my channels, please, and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. I read for you here like every 3 to 5 days. They wanted me to do a you versus the environment. Things could be opposite and the roles could be reversed. First, they wanted me to start with my new deck, Minding My Business, Nurturing My Peace. Has very personal messages in it just for you. Show up as your authentic self today. Your skin, your hair, your clothes, your voice. Why code switch? I'd never heard that. Why code switching? Why code switch? Also, you can't control how others see you. You can't. You are only in control of what you say, think, and do. And at the bottom of the deck, there will always be critics. Do what makes you feel happy, joyful, fulfilled, or excited. Okay. You may feel challenged to be authentic at the end of the month. You may feel like other people are judging you. You may have some critics right now. People may be judging you for just what you're doing that makes you happy. You're supposed to be doing what makes you happy, joyful, fulfilled, or excited. In particular, excited because you're fire signs. So you may be facing some criticism in some way, and you're just being reminded, just because there are critics, what's the saying? People are like assholes. Everybody has one. Or opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Yeah. There may be some strong opinions flying around lately, and it may, even if they're not directed at you, it may make you wonder if you should be showing up in your life in a different way. Spirit saying, nope. Because opinions are like buttholes. Be the real you, okay? It's really important to be your authentic self and release this idea that you can control other people's responses or their opinions. You can only be you. I mean, there are 2 cards about control showing up. Yeah. So 4 cards came out of my Romance Angel Oracle deck. Deception, someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. Give your relationship a chance. Let go of control issues, heart-to-heart conversations. Love yourself first is at the bottom of the deck. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Focus on self-respect at this time. And if you feel at all persuaded to be unauthentic and not the real you, because you're worried about what other people are going to think, that actually is a control mechanism, and it keeps us from feeling free. Yeah, we don't want to crappy fit ourselves into anything. I think that some of you are being encouraged to be really open and honest about how you really feel about a person. I think there is a relationship that you want to give a chance, and I think it's you that's been hiding your real feelings. If that doesn't resonate, then it's just not your story. The Spirit is saying, let go of your own control issues. Why do we want to control a situation? We either want to control a situation because we want what we want, or we're afraid. I mean, anytime I become a control freak, it's because I'm afraid someone's going to hurt themselves or I'm going to hurt myself. You're being encouraged to give something a chance and have an open, honest conversation in the next couple of days. But you may struggle to feel like you can be the real you. I get the sense that you feel vulnerable. Also, self-respect and morals and integrity are a thing. Leo energy with strength here, but the 7 of Swords. And here you are. I definitely see holding back, trying to be calm. You're doing that Sag thing where you're not necessarily going to show someone your deeper emotions. And I feel some strategic moves happening here and an inability to open up. The 7 of Swords comes out. It can be a card of deceit, but it's often where we feel like we have to be the lone wolf. We want to act upon our own behalf. We're struggling with imposter syndrome, authenticity. We feel like we have to tread lightly in a situation. I see that there is a struggle between yourself and someone else in your life to open up. Keep an open mind. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. For some of you, Some of you have a really good friend. You may work with them, or you may have once lived, you might have been childhood friends or an ex-boss, a mentor. I got a strong mentor friend vibe for a few of you. You may talk to someone about whether or not you should stay or go in a situation that felt kind of career-ish. But for most of you, I think it's romantic. So the overall energy between you and this person is the Eight of Wands. So communication and messages. And you may have an online relationship, or you may be communicating quite a bit via text or email. Something does want to move more quickly, but the challenge is the Three of Cups and Judgment. Okay, a Scorpio could be involved. I have Judgment here twice for my clarification deck as well. You're at some kind of a crossroads here. You do need to listen to your own inner calling. That's a catalyst for change, and it's also the challenge. Also, it could be just friends or like openly dating. You may be concerned what other people think with the Three of Cups. You may have mutual friends as well. I'm kind of getting the sense that someone wants to get up the guts to say, hey, where is this going? It's also possible that this could be some kind of a rebirth between yourself and another person that you haven't really seen or talked to in a long time, but you might have been messaging them quite a bit. So Sagittarius, you see yourself as the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Atta girl. A person in your energy sees themselves as the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are thinking about your future. If you may be looking towards the distance at someone else that inspires you. They could be a fire sign like you, or especially for my feminines, masculines can be in queen energy too. Let go of the sex. Queens create and kings sustain. So really having a strongly defined sense of self now. I see you feeling confident in a lot of ways and very powerful. It's not what is she doing, it's what is she not doing. She's charming and magnetic and sexy and powerful and kind usually. And wanting some attention that's rightfully deserved for what you bring to the table. What dreams may come, that's one of your cards. What is my future gonna bring me? With the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands, you may be at a distance from someone or goal. And this person is showing up as the King of Cups. They could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they do not have to be that sign. They're a very emotional person. They, at their best, can be very diplomatic and mature and kind. And they're very focused on work right now and working on the details of their life. They see themselves as having a lot of love in their heart, but also working pretty hard. This could also be their boss. I keep hearing for some of you this was a boss, or like a really good friend that lived next door to you or something. But I think, for a lot of you, it's someone that you might be dating. If you're a masculine, I think that you work quite a bit, but you're thinking about this feminine maybe, and like, what are we doing here? Worried about friends and what other people think too. The way you're feeling, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Swords and Temperance. Well, if you're feeling like the Nine of Swords, Temperance is the answer. That's a good solution to this feeling. So you seem stressed out and worried. Some of you may experience some sleeplessness, headaches, eye strain, upper back pain. You may be having bad dreams right now, just worried. You look worried, but you're trying to maintain, you're doing that Sag thing. You're being really calm. You're patiently determining the purpose of your feelings. Trying to stay calm. I just heard rational. The way this person's feeling about you, Sagittarius, is the Two of Wands and the Moon. Well, in regards to dating, Two of Wands is good. It's an equal attraction. I like you, you like me. Let's see where this goes. I see this person looking at you. Sometimes I feel like the Moon is heavy emotions. For this person, I think it's kind of a confusion. There is a lack of clarity here. I sense that I can see that this person is somewhat concerned about you. I think they care about you. They're going to express, Two of Cups, Page of Cups, they're going to express a lot of emotion. They themselves may be trying to choose a direction in life, because I have the Star here and the Eight of Pentacles. This person may be thinking a lot about their own life path and getting their dreams to come true. They could be a water sign or with one. Pisces, a lot of Pisces here. There is a confusion here. And it's almost as if with the judgment call here on the table, this person may really think quite a bit about what's happening between the two of you in regards to the next choice they make in life. Now, because you got judgment, this might be a bigger deal for you than it is for them, possibly, potentially. Your action is the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Now, for those of you that are talking to this person, some of you may be asking them for advice, like, I don't know what to do next, man. Like, what do I do here? I feel like I'm in a situation that I'm not really comfortable with. And this person, their action towards you is the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, which is, hey, let me help you. Let me talk to you. They'll definitely have intimate emotional conversations with you. And if this is a dating thing, there is a legit, genuine emotional curiosity about you. Like, let's really talk about this. If anything weird has gone down between the two of you, it could be an apology. It could be a kid involved too, possibly. But I see a person that would like to tell me more. I'm interested, and I'm interested on an emotional level. I definitely get the sense that they're not 100% sure how they feel about you, but I think that they care about you. I do. But you look like you have cold feet about, like if they, in the next couple days, they may have some kind of an offer for you emotionally, and you'll be like, well, I don't know. I have to make a practical choice here, and you may not feel comfortable opening up at this time. I'm seeing a little duck and weave from you. I wanted to know why. The Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're thinking about this. You're like, well, what am I investing in here? I need kind of a minute. I'm kind of confused, but tell me more. You have some heavy, I feel like the moon is different for them than it is for you. I think you want to open up here and explore whatever it is they want to talk with you about, but you're not 100% sure how you feel. I also think that because the deception and control and this came out, and strength is at the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Swords is here, I don't think you want to lose control of your feelings. And with the Two of Pentacles, you've got a lot going on. Your deeper feelings, like you have to weigh your odds here. And something about this makes you feel like you need to be strategic. But you are feeling it too. Your deeper feelings are the Ten of Cups, the Hermit. Some of you have Virgo in your chart, or maybe a Virgo in your life that you're connected to, and the Five of Cups. For some of you, okay, there's something bothering you here. I want to know, what's the sadness or what's the disappointment with the Five of Cups? And I have the Empress, the Four of Wands, and Judgment. Libra, Taurus here, Scorpio here. I'm going to interpret this in the most obvious way, and the way that I hear. First of all, some of you are empresses, okay? You're an empress. With the Empress and the Ten of Cups, you have a family. You have a lot of responsibilities as well. I think that you may, whatever it is the two of you talk about, may make you're getting to a real crossroads about something. And it regards the nature of stability in your life. I see you searching your soul. And there's this disappointment. It is not easy to be an emperor or an empress, right? Like, you're everybody's damn mommy. I'm also hearing that some of you this may be a mother or mother figure in your life. If any of you have a deceased loved one, I see that you may go visit their grave. A download will come through from that deceased loved one. It will help you in regards to working through things that you're disappointed about, past regrets, stability. Some of you are thinking about where to live next. Some of you are thinking about making some kind of a move, but you do have to search your soul about it. It may involve being uprooted in some way. Some of you really love where you live, and this might be a new job or a new relationship, or someone puts something out here to you and you're like, well, this is a big deal. Some of you perhaps are with a Virgo or Taurus or Libra, or with someone else. Things may not be going great. There is stability, but nonetheless, you're at some kind of a crossroads here. Address what's really disappointing you. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may end up having to give up a friendship that is maybe inappropriate, or make a decision about one relationship while maybe possibly something else is going on. I do have the Three of Cups here. Okay. And I want to, so this person, with their actions being the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, I clarified it more deeply and I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and Strength. Are they going to put a little offer out to you? Yes, they are. But they're not moving quickly and they're not going to step outside a comfort zone. They may have other choices, or they may be a little overwhelmed. They may also be doing a lot of fantasizing and brainstorming and dreaming, and there is still an element of confusion here for them. They have strength of character and they may hold back to a degree. So this person's going to hold back to a degree. It's almost like they're going to start a conversation hoping you will finish it, and I think you're not quite sure how. This person's deeper feelings. The Six of Swords, they're in kind of a transitional place in their life. They're definitely not in any kind of heavy, choppy waters, nothing really messy going on for them. They're in a place of transition. The Star, Aquarius energy here. They want to feel a feeling of hope and renewal and freedom, coming into alignment with their dreams, their soul. And then the Page of Pentacles, they want to develop something. Look, if this is like all romantic, do I think they have feelings for you? I do. I do. I do think that they're confused about how they feel about you to a degree. Or this could be more like with the Star and the Two of Wands and work. They think a lot while they're working. That's like life path stuff. And the way they feel about you is just adding a bit of a wrinkle. This person may also be developing something, learning something, working on something new. I keep hearing that for a few of you, this is like totally a work thing. You guys are friends. This is some kind of it's an important conversation you're going to have. And then clarifying this, though, is the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, for some of you, this person wants to go into business with you, like big time. They think you're the King of Wands. They think you're great. And they're like, yeah, this is awesome. Let's do this. It's also possible, like just straight up dating. I get the sense that if he's a guy, does he want to maybe develop something slowly here with you? Yes, but I also see that he's pretty happy living in the moment and he's chill right where things are. I don't see him falling over himself to like be in love with you yet. I do think that they have hope for something here with you, though. If they're the King of Wands, I mean, the King of Cups and King of Wands could be the same person. They definitely inspire you. I'm also hearing there's a woman that's with a King of Cups, but she thinks a lot about you. Wishing you well also, but you're wishing things were a little different. For some of you, I mean, the scenarios are going to be different for each of you. The final outcome is the Eight of Swords. Okay, what about this scenario is making you feel all trapped in your head? And I clarified this with the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I see. All of this is leading you to something inevitable, which is massive sudden realizations or change, spilling the beans about feelings. And the Knight of Cups really suddenly open. I feel like this is you. I feel like you have this moment to really express your emotions, but you don't want to. You're afraid. Someone's afraid. And that's the control piece. It's almost as if, and then, strengthen the Seven of Swords. It's like I suspect that there could be some intimate feelings like disgust. It's like the can of worms is open, but then no one is willing to acknowledge it any further than that. I really get the sense that for some of you, this may be like a long distance relationship or an online relationship because of this Eight of Wands. And it's like, I mean, I could tell him or her how I feel. And they're like, yeah, I feel it with you, but they have more than one choice. If they're a masculine, they do like to get attention and you inspire them. You guys could be a good match, but perhaps both of your lives don't 100% line up right now. I'm also hearing for my Sagittarius masculines, you have a woman around you that's either with another guy or working for them, but they really want to develop something with you. I see that you both want to develop something. It's just you both feel like you can't be, I think you feel like you can't be 100% honest. So that's definitely important to work through. A part of me wants to do an extended, but Spirit says don't, because it's going to be so different for each of you. In the meantime, look, it's like if you're going to give a relationship a chance, everybody's got to stop hiding how they really feel. Someone's wearing a mask. You may feel like that keeps you feeling more of a modicum of control, but Spirit's saying that's actually limiting you. Have some self-respect and self-love and really talk about it. As difficult as it may be here with Strength and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, because it's getting to a crossroads here. It's getting to a crossroads for sure. And there's probably several people involved. And you have to ask yourself how you feel about that as well. All right, Sag, that's your reading for the 25th through the 28th. I hope this resonates. And if it does, I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time.